Let's get the latest from East Ukraine now. And residents in Golovka in the east say they're living through a nightmare and blame the Ukrainian army for resuming intense artillery attacks on their town. Residential areas have been shelled overnight. You can see broken windows in this apartment building, and we've got the news wall there behind me. Locals say Ukrainian troops used heavy artillery. Also, a church and a local market have come under fire. For his part, President Poroshenko, meanwhile, has been calling Ukrainians to arms with a fourth mobilisation draft in a year. It's the largest to date, too, set to get 100,000 people into the military, including everyone between the ages of 18 and 60, with a voluntary mobilisation for women, too. Evading the draft could land you in jail for 5 years and earn the personal condemnation of the president's advisor. What do I mean by that? Well, he calls the fleeing conscripts, even if they're conscientious objectors, cowardly animals with the tails between their legs, and says they hide in neighbouring countries like Hungary, Romania, Slovakia, Poland. That comment was posted on his Facebook page, by the way. It's since been deleted. One destination, though, for those fleeing the draft that he didn't mention was Russia, the country seen as the enemy by Kiev. Some have come up and gone to a refugee camp across the border in Russia. One of them told RT about the National Guard's conscription methods.
We don't want to fight, but nobody asks whether we want to or not. Recently, a friend of mine was on the bus when the National Guards came on board. They told her and the other female passengers to get out, and they made the young men stay. And then they drove off with them somewhere. What do we need this war for? They'll kill us, and no one will care.
Since the conflict in the east erupted last year, Ukraine has been accusing Russia of backing anti-government forces, fighting alongside them and supplying them with arms. But recently, Ukraine's chief of staff backtracked on those allegations, saying Kiev is not engaged in combat with Russian units. That prompted a response. Find out what Moscow said on our website, rt.com.